So I've seen Elemental twice now, and two theories of mine are now confirmed. Number one, the marketing for this film was not well done, as it does not completely represent what this film is at all. And number two, there's no way you can convince me that Ember is a Sagittarius and Wade is a Pisces, because come on, when you see the film, you know it's gonna match. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to For the Agenda. If you're new here, my name is Huang, and on this channel, I essentially watch mainstream content and let you know if it's worth your time, because your time is valuable and no one should tell you otherwise. So today I'm going to be talking about Pixar's newest film, Elemental. Of course, its first rom-com. Yes, I know it's marketed as a kid's film. We're going to get into that, but this is essentially Pixar's first rom-com. Now, see, the biggest problem I've noticed with this film is that the marketing for this film completely misses the mark on what this film actually is. It's not a babysitting cartoon that you take your kids to so they can be in air conditioning. They'll benefit from it, sure, but this is, again, Pixar's first official rom-com. And it's such an adorable film with a moving story about immigration, and it has so many great themes discussed in it. Really, it's a great film that everyone can enjoy. I had such a great time with this film. It's so cute. Wait a number, they have my heart. Okay, these two characters were so great together. I love the banter between them, how they interacted with each other and helped bring out the best in each other. I thought it was so great to see. I love to see that yin and yang style of attraction where you know they're completely opposite, yet somehow perfect for each other once they get past why they shouldn't work. I really enjoyed that. And I also love how you do see their elements match their personalities. You know, Ember, she's fiery, she's eager, she wants to make something of herself, sometimes loses her temper when things don't go her way. And her passion and struggles are so relatable. We're speaking of Leah Lewis as the voice for Ember, she absolutely smashes it. It was really great voice work. And then you have Wade, who is very much a go with the flow guy. You know, he takes things easy and is not as worried because they know it's all going to work out, connected with their feelings and making sure that they can help others. Such an easy character to fall in love with. Their chemistry and connection is the strongest part of this film. And I thought Mamadou Afi as the voice for Wade, who was really funny, very charismatic. It's just great voice work. It's a great voice cast overall. But these two actors in particular, they carry this film. Now, as for the rom-com formula itself, it is very great to see that the tropes here are in animation. As someone who enjoys rom-com, you know, they did get together quite quickly for a rom-com. They really sped up the pace, which is great, and it still works. I thought seeing the miscommunication trope, you know, forbidden love, meeting someone that brings you out of your shell, being forced by fate to solve a problem and help each other out, fear of the relationship not working out. I loved seeing all of these tropes in the film itself. And if you love rom-coms and you love seeing any of these tropes on screen, this is a film you cannot miss. Story-wise, this film actually does a pretty good job with the story. It hits all the important notes, and the film is a little under 100 minutes, and they do quite a bit within the runtime, in my opinion. Yes, it did feel quite predictable, but I still enjoyed it. I don't mind that it was quite predictable because it's such a charming story. And because you do care about these characters and you do want to know how it works out. And even though you know, you want to follow them on your journey because you're invested. I also really enjoyed Element City. I thought maybe I would have liked to spend a little bit more time exploring things, but the world building there is really beautiful. I think this is going to make a great addition to the Disney parks for sure, especially the fireplace. The fireplace, I think, at one point has to be in a Disney park. Now, of course, the film touches on important themes that I think everyone will be able to relate to and identify with. One of my favorites is, of course, the theme of following your dream. When it comes to Amber feeling like her dream is running that shop because it's what it's expected of her and by her family. That message you see of don't be afraid to go after what you want or allow yourself to discover what you want out of life. And it's perfect for the preteens, the adults who still don't know what they want to do with their lives, who I feel are a really great target audience for this film. And it's not just kids. This is definitely a movie adults will enjoy and kids can watch, but they'll appreciate it more when they're older. I just think that message is so perfect for teenagers and adults, you know, that it's okay to realize you want more for yourself or that what you thought you wanted or was supposed to be your dream, it isn't. And that's okay. I also loved the cultural message within this film. about family and heritage, having to feel like you need to please your family all the time so you can be the child they want you to be, even if it means sacrificing things you may want or becoming someone you don't want to be. I thought those emotional beats were very well done as they'll allow anyone facing a similar situation to identify themselves with the film. I also enjoyed the theme of fatherhood here. The father-daughter relationship, and in this case, Ember's father, he comes from another country and he built this big store that he wanted to pass on to his daughter. And you see that relationship there, and he really loves her, he really cares for her. And even in the moments where he keeps telling her, like, maybe you're not ready to run the shop, maybe you're not ready to run the shop, and she keeps feeling like she has to prove to him that she is, you can really tell that he cares for her because he doesn't want to do something that could affect her going forward, even if it is at his own expense. He wants to make sure that when she's ready to be out on her own. I also really loved the immigration subplot in this film. I thought it was very much at the core of this film, and it's such a moving theme here in this film. You can tell that this was the aspect that the director potentially wanted to make sure that it came out the most natural, yet the most meaningful. I thought the director nailed it. And of course, the ending, it's an emotional gut punch, like many Pixar films, and it definitely got to me. And it's true Pixar fashion, but the tears were earned. I didn't cry a lot in Elemental, but I know a lot of people will. It's very much a lighthearted film that you can enjoy. Again, I've seen this film twice, and I picked up on more stuff the second time around for sure. But even then, even the first time, I was confused as to why it didn't do well at Cannes in terms of the reaction, because this is a beautiful film. Now, I absolutely loved the animation. I think it's something I'd expect from Pixar because it's so stunning, yet it's so new and refreshing to see. I'd go as far as to say that this has some of the best animations so far from Pixar. And again, I love the animation in Soul. I love the animation in Luca, Turning Red, even Lightyear. I'm a Lightyear defender. I'm sorry. I love that film. All films I truly connected with and loved because it made me feel like a kid again. This, however, feels next level in terms of animation, especially when it comes to, again, the world building and how mesmerized you are by the elements. The water characters, especially, they were so cleverly realized. It's definitely something that should be rewarded. I definitely think Pixar stepped up their game for Elemental. And the score itself, the score was nice. It fits the movie. Maybe I've come to expect so much from Pixar that it kind of underwhelmed me a little bit, that I was just like, all right, it's there. It sounds nice. However, there is a song called Steal the Show by Love, who I knew from the song with Troye Sivan of I'm So Tired of Love Songs, which was great. But this song here, it was absolutely beautiful. And it was presented at the perfect time within the movie. And it's during that montage or sequence that it just made it even more beautiful, and it added even more to the love story. Now, I may not be putting Elemental as top tier Pixar. For me, that's saved for films like Finding Nemo, Incredibles, Wall-E, Toy Story 2. The list goes on. I love Pixar. But still, this is a great film from Pixar, and they prove that they've still got it. And it is definitely their most romantic film. Hopefully, the first of many more. I'd love to see another rom-com from Pixar. I think they really have something here and they could really tap into it. It would be a great option for them to explore. Pixar, they have done films from your childhood, but they've also tackled the spy genre, the space genre. They've tackled underwater. And now with this rom-com, I think at the end of the day, Pixar still stays true to its core, and that's the importance of family, the love a family can provide, the love that at the end of the day, will always be there for you. And that's something that resonates here with Elemental. I think that this is another great hit from Pixar. And, again, they're proving that they've still got it. But you should 100% see this in theaters if you can. It is a worthy trip to the Cineplex. If you haven't seen Elemental, go see it right now, please. It is a better experience to see this in a theater than you would on Disney Plus at home. You will enjoy it more with a crowd of people. And it's a film that I feel is perfect for families and perfect for everyone to enjoy. I actually think this would make a great date movie, to be honest, especially if you're trying to see if there's a spark between you two. This is a great watch for people who love animated films, a great watch with a friend group. This is just a great watch in general. I would give this an 8 out of 10. This is a great watch. You definitely need to check out Elemental in theaters like pronto. And also, I'm representing Ember today. I didn't even realize. Hello. And of course, I am a fire sign, so this is your sign to go see Elemental. So that is my review of Elemental. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you can hit the like button and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter and on Letterboxd, on Serialized, and on TikTok at Leading Mohicans. And remember, regardless of what others feel about the things you love, it is always for the agenda. Bye.